Hello everyone, Brandon Boyd here, a top leader, a chairman at iMarkets Live. I want to go over the frequently asked questions on the FusionTrader, a very popular product in the company. A lot of questions about it, so I want to make sure that we get those covered today. So how many accounts can I have hooked up? This question gets asked all the time. So one account per IML user. So if you got an IML account, you can have one account hooked up with a FusionTrader, any one of the traders, okay? So for example, you can't have two traders going at the same time currently. Okay, that doesn't mean that's not ever going to change, but currently you can have one IML account hooked up to one FusionTrader. Now FXSignalsLive.com, that product is a little bit different. You can have two going through the same brokerage account at the same time. So if you want to work around, hook up a trader on FXSignalsLive.com, hook up a trader on FusionTrader, okay, and run those through the same brokerage account, okay? So you can do that. What is the minimum I need in my brokerage account? Depends on the trader that you choose. Typically between $100 to $1,000 minimum in your brokerage account. If you don't have that money in there, it's not going to take the trade. So it will pop up and show you with the trader that you choose what the minimum requirement is under my accounts on IMLFusionTrader.com. Okay. How do I connect the brokerage to the FusionTrader? So you need to get your MetaTrader 4 login information. Typically the broker that you use is going to email that once your account's approved, and that's the information that you're going to need, or else it's not going to connect. So once you have that, go to IMLFusionTrader.com, click on my account. You're going to put in your MetaTrader 4 information. You choose the trader you want, you choose your broker, and you press save. So again, that's how you go from the broker to the FusionTrader. That's how you actually connect those through what's called an API so that they can communicate and actually take the trades. Now, what lot size should I choose? Get asked this one all the time. This depends on the trader that you actually have chosen. Recommendations are going to be given with the trader that you choose. It'll actually have a pop-up saying, 0.01 per 800, if you want aggressive, or if you want non-aggressive, 0.01 per 1,000 or 1,200. It's actually going to give you examples. So what I would say, safe bet is to look at what they give you when it pops up, and you choose whether you want aggressive or if you want a little bit more conservative or ultra conservative, okay? So that's how you're gonna judge the lot size. You can talk to the person who brought you into iMarkets Live and get their advice as well. Should I uncheck the stop loss box? This is up to your own discretion. The traders typically, they already have their own stop losses in place, but what it does is it protects the client from blowing accounts to have it checked. On some of the higher risk traders that we have, it's best in most cases to actually leave the stop loss box unchecked. Okay, so like you click it to where it's off and press save. But again, talk to the person who brought you into iMarkets Live, ask them, but most of the traders will actually have their stop losses already in place. What is the stop signal? So if you don't want to take further trades from a trader, you can do what's called a stop signal. It's under settings on IMLFusionTrader.com. And it's going to stop future trades, yet it's going to manage existing trades until they close out. So all that means is, hey, look, I'm either looking to close down the FusionTrader or transition to a new trader. You can do that. You just do stop signal, let it be managed, or you can close them out yourself if you want to by holding down on the trades and close them out. Completely up to you. But that's what the stop signal is. It'll still manage those trades, but it's just looking to close them out and use another trader. Can I add a second trader? So with a new feature that we have, you can do what's called a stop signal, add a new trader at the same time, and the former trades will still be managed, okay? And so that way, even if you don't want new trades from the old trader, they're still gonna be managed because it's still connected to him through the brokerage account. And then the new trader, they will then trade on that same brokerage account. So you actually have the trades going through at the same time on one single brokerage account, okay? So that's how that works. How many times per day do they trade? Well, it depends on the trader, but they trade quite frequently. Otherwise, they're not going to be a FusionTrader. Sunday through Friday, because that's when the market is open. If you see on the weekend that your MetaTrader 4 app, the numbers are not moving, don't freak out. They freeze over the weekend. Why? Because the market is closed. How do I change traders? You log in, IMLFusionTrader.com, you click on my account, click on settings, change under master trader, you press save. Now keep in mind, this is a very important note, when you change traders, it will close existing trades unless you hit the stop signal, okay? So you have two options. You either close the trades yourself, or you change traders, and that alone is going to close them, but you have to make that determination if you actually want those traders or those trades to actually be closed, okay? Now, how and where do I actually see my trades? Go to your MetaTrader 4 app under Trade or History. It's at the bottom, or you can go to IMLFusionTrader.com under Your Account and Traders, okay? It'll actually show your complete history of how your account has done. Does my money go in the FusionTrader? No, IML never touches your money, okay? It goes into your brokerage account. It connects to the FusionTrader through what's called an API. You're 100% in control. Why? Because the company does not direct accounts. They don't take investments. They don't direct your accounts. They don't control your accounts. You are in control of your accounts, okay? So how do I actually fund my account to get the FusionTrader going? So all you do is you fund your brokerage account. Remember, you don't fund IML FusionTrader. Everyone's like, I got to fund the FusionTrader. No, you fund your brokerage account after it's been approved. You connect a brokerage MT4 account to IMLFusionTrader.com, so again, they can speak to each other. You're then going to get an email from IML that your account has now been connected. Okay, once it's connected, it's then going to take the trades of the trader that you chose the next time he trades. Once account is set up, do I have to do anything? No, just watch the trades on your MT4 app under Trade or History. It's just like you logging into your bank account, watching it go up or down every day. Okay, FusionTrader would be the same thing. All you do is you just watch it. It's literally hands-free, set it and forget it. What if I want to shut off the account? You just log into IMLFusionTrader.com and click on My Account. You can click Delete. Account's now shut off, but again, note, keep in mind, any existing trades that you have, they're going to close out if you shut out the FusionTrader. So please be aware of that ahead of time, okay? Very, very important, because then, you know, a person's going to come back and say, hey, hold on, all of a sudden I lost money or I gained money. Why is that? Because you shut your account off. It can't leave those trades in outer space, okay? Should I demo first? If you don't have at least $100 for live trading, then yes. Or demo first, that way you can see how it works. Sometimes people just want to kind of get their feet wet. They want to test it out. Once they feel comfortable, they're ready to go live with the trader that they've chosen. Guys, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have more questions, you can feel free to send them over. Make sure you get them answered. But these are some of the frequently asked questions people have about the FusionTrader. My name is Brandon Boyd, a top leader, a chairman at iMarkets Live. We'll see you guys at the top.